Okay, so now we're going to get ready to teach the pause table. And most organizations require a sit or a down. AKC recently went to the dog can just stand on the table, because eventually in the European countries they now have timed tables. They have to stay on the table whatever position the judge says for 5 seconds, and normally the judge will count backwards. He'll go 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and go. Do not leave the table until the judge has finished the word go. Now, eventually they're going to have a timer on the table so that it's really fair. And that's why the automatic timer cannot distinguish between a sit or a down. So therefore, it's just going to start counting as soon as it feels weight on the table. And then when the 5 seconds go up, or after, when the judge normally would say go, the timer will make a different sound, allowing you to leave the table. Maybe you're now allowed to leave the table. So the first thing we want, because USDAA is the only other organization that has a table in it, and they require a down. So we normally teach it with a down, just to be safe. Can't go wrong teaching a down. So let's just see how quick Bonnie's down is just on the ground. Okay, so that's it. But again, we want to reward her for that down, a nice quick down.
Okay.
And then, okay. All right. So since we know she can do it on the ground, we're now going to try it on the table. So just come over here. We're just going to coax her on the table.
Bonnie.
And now ask her to down.
Down.
Okay, as soon as she's in the down position, reward her. Just pause for a second.
Okay.
And then, okay, good. Now what you can do for dogs that don't have a really nice quick down is, let me see if I can get some treats. Okay, take her off leash for a minute. Hey, Bonnie. So we call this the table game. And it's just to teach them to really get on and off, well, basically on the table really fast. So I'm going to make this a little game for her instead of so structured. Ready? Down. Yes. Okay. You ready, Bonnie? Bonnie? Down. Yes. Good girl. Okay. Oh, just get to it.
Come on, Bonnie.
Ready, ready, ready? Down. Yeah, that was a good one, Bonnie. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Ready? Ready? Down. Yes. See how it speeds her up?
Right.
When it's more fun?
Yes.
Okay. Good job. All right. So now we're going to try extending that to a 5 second. Now normally when you're working on stays, you want to do a 6 second, then maybe a 2 second, maybe an 8 second. You always vary the amount of time. Don't always just do like 6 seconds for 5 seconds plus the word go.
Right.
So go ahead and start off with just see if you can get the 5 second down.
Okay. Bonnie, table. Down.
Wait, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and go. Good job. Okay, so let's try. See if you can get to that tire with her on the table,
Bonnie, table.
just to see if we can incorporate some distance.
Wait.
Don't tell her to do the tire. Just call her to you.
Okay.
Good job.
There.
Good. So she's got a nice sit stay or down stay, so you'll be able to get some distance. Obviously, the more we can trust our dogs to stay, the better position we can get into. All right, so that's all we really need to do on the table. Oh, the table is obviously the height of the table depends on where the dog measures at its withers. So with Bonnie, she could probably jump a 16-inch or a 20-inch on which organization you're in. Each organization have to look at all the rules because there's different jump heights and some have different equipment. Like NADAC has what they call hoops, which you won't see in any other organization. Okay, that's it for the table.